Hey guys, welcome to a unique special stream episode of Pro Teacher Do, my 666th lesson. Woo!
Yay!
Woo, spooky!
Raise the toast and
Honestly,
Yes,
the only thing that could have made this spookier is if you had done it on Friday the 13th.
exactly.
Cue the demonic possession.
Exactly.
Fitting enough, yeah, we're covering iZombie. Now, much like the Silver Surfer review, ironically also done by Mike Allred, is going to be an overview because this is like 28 full issues. I ain't going to read every single one of them.
Oh, yep, we'd be here for like 5 hours.
If we're lucky. If we're lucky. But yeah, this, okay, has anyone here ever seen the show?
Nope.
I have just a couple episodes.
I think
very loosely. It's a very loose adaptation.
Yeah, it was about first season, second season.
It's a crime procedural girl, a zombie girl. Eats brains, finds out about how they died, and they try to figure it out.
Yeah,
that's barely a factor in that.
I think I stopped watching it around the third or fourth season when they just had everyone in the and do the whole.
But yeah, this is written by Chris Robertson, the guy who also took over on Superman Grounded from JMS. And like I said before, Mike Allred back on artwork again.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
But, I like the cover.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, this says here. I'm gonna read just the back quote of the hardcover of the omnibus. One doesn't remember too much about her life before she died, but she does know that she'll lose what little she has left if she doesn't consume fresh brains at least once a month. So after landing a job as a gravedigger in her hometown of Eugene, Oregon, she makes herself at home in one of its crypts. After all, what better place to hide in plain sight than the middle of your very own open air market? If the aforementioned ghosts, were-terriers, and brain eating haven't made it clear, there's a lot going on in Eugene these days than ducks games and mushroom hunts. Something sinister is bubbling up through the forgotten catacombs beneath the city. Something far older and far deadlier than the paintball-playing vampires, monster-hunting G-men, and power-hungry mad scientists who are already starting to turn Gwen's precious half-life upside down. Yep.
Well then.
I know, right? It's like
perfect for this episode. Would you agree? Perfect for this episode.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, how much are we just saying casually here? What? Back it up there.
But yeah, let's start up with the prelude that was done in House of Mystery Annual. As we're meeting up with this guy named Amon. And it's Halloween. And, of course, Mike Allred had to draw one kid dressed as Madman. Because that's his character. And Batman, because he was working on Batman 666. But yeah, it's Halloween, trick-or-treating, as he's ready. This guy, Amon, who we find out, I'll say this out of the way, he's been around since ancient Egypt. So he's Egyptian.
Oh, right on.
Yep. But then, of course, ding dong. But because it's that time of the year, he cannot hide those markings on him. So he puts a mask on. Yes, if there's something I can do for you. Because he thinks it's police. He thinks this officer's coming for him. But nope, like, I hate masks. It could be anybody behind those things. Trick or treat. And she's dressed as Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. And of course, what does Shaun of the Dead deal with?
Zombies.
Or waiting outside.
And going to the pub and just waiting it out.
Yeah, wait till everything blows over.
Where else are you going to wait out the zombie apocalypse, right?
Exactly.
And of course, that's over here, a ghost. She's being warned by the ghost character. And the were-terrier. What better way to hide in plain sight, right?
Yep. Perfect.
Oh, yep. Of course, the whole bit's like, you what? But quit stalling. Make with the trick or treat already. Insolent little. Here, take them. Now go. What a charmer. I got breast mints. What did you get? An umbrella. I got a rock.
Yes. Sorry, I was like, what the rock? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Even great.
But yeah, of course, it is all meant to give a nice little, taste of what was to come. Both pun intended and not intended.
Yep.
Because you have both a taste, zombie, taste, trick-or-treating, and sample. It works on 3 levels.
Yes, it does.
But, yep, so then we get into the main iZombie, and look at
I
this
like
Darwin
that.
cover.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's so
Right.
Darwin Cookie. Oh,
Yeah.
Darwin, there you go.
Yep, rest in peace. And I mean that sincerely.
Hell
And
yeah.
to make this clear, this is a Vertigo book, so mature reading, but the only thing I have to worry about is the final issue. But yeah, now, yes, she has white hair and blue skin, but for the most part, most people do. I think the blue skin is more meant to represent pale skin.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, why aren't people asking, right?
Right. Like.
But at the same time, she also has white hair, so you can't have it be she's all white on all levels and not make it look awkward.
Right.
Plus, Mike, all right, I think has a thing for blue chicks if you've seen Ecstatic.
No.
Right, what do you know?
Yep. But of course, they're all like, hey, want to go out drinking? Not tonight, Trey. I've got to wash my hair and something subtly girly like that. And damn, I forgot my bag. She always makes an excuse to leave. So, yep, and then there's her friend, Ellie. Named after Eleanor Roosevelt, of course.
Of course.
Yep. And yep, she's all the way from the 60s.
Right.
50s or 60s. You can tell by her dress style.
Yeah.
Yep. That's definitely 60s. Yeah.
Yep, relax. It's not like you've got anywhere else to go. Glass houses, Gwen. Like you're one to talk. But, of course, doesn't do anything. But Gwen is a bit of a painter. Always painting things based off of, well, we'll get to that. Meanwhile, paintball. Again, it's Oregon. Of course, there's paintballing. That seems to be one of their pastimes. But, we got a vampire. Basically, Eugene, Oregon is basically going to be a hodgepodge of all these freakish stuff.
So based in reality. Got it.
Yep. And, she's wearing a shirt that says Blood Sports.
That's awesome. That rules.
Again, the puns break themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we also meet Dixie, and they meet up with Scott, who right now has not done this transformation. Now, in the early days, it goes off of that Scott has a crush on Gwen. They drop it quickly and then write him as gay. But without having it be he's given up, they just completely drop it and go a different direction.
Interesting.
Hold on a second. I just realized I didn't go full screen. And I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why it does that. I do not know why it does that. Come on. Allow. Come on. There we go. I think, yep. All right. But yep, they're just meeting up with them as they're just keeping up. Right now, it's basically they've gotten in a routine at the moment. So this is their routine. You know, she gets ready to eat a brain once a month. Now, Ellie, only people who she wants to see can see her.
Okay.
Yep. And again, like he said, yep, he's a werewolf. Nope, he's a were-terrier. Again, there is an explanation of how all these work. Like, why a terrier? There will be an explanation, just not right now.
Gotcha.
But again, like, of all things, a terrier, because it's like, what's the most adorable type of canine that you would think werewolf, but you also wouldn't think vicious.
Right.
A terrier.
Yep, that's one of them.
Yep. Oh, Dixie Mason, action girl. She and Gwen loved those dolls, and of course, in a lot of ways, Ellie is similar to them.
Oh, right on.
Yep. Of course. Yep. He's heading back. Dave's heading back, and then we're also met to Horatio and his partner. They're monster hunters.
Oh, awesome.
Yep. And of course. Oh, wow. Horatio, focus, boy. And of course, I loved it. But don't you owe it to her, like a friend of hers, like to ensure that no one else has to suffer the same fate? damn straight. But of course, I like it how when she's going to do it, she has a serrated shovel that's colored in red for obvious reasons.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And straight up, she finds it, and the guy, and oh, look at that! Just look at the artwork.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Works for what it needs to be.
Mm-hmm. Seriously though, I switch places with the dead Greek guy in a second. Besides, this shit tastes awful. Combine the two most horrible tastes you can imagine, like motor oil and someone else's vomit, and you won't even come close to this level of nasty. Yeah, I eat brains. What'd you expect? I am a zombie after all. Did I forget to mention that?
That's awesome.
But then here, this is the one thing that the TV show took from. That every brain she eats, she gains their memory.
Right.
But she tries to make sense of it, but she doesn't go trying to figure out, like, the guy's dead. And in his case, he was murdered, but she's not going to try and save it. It might seem that way at first. But she more does it so people will shut up. The voices will shut up in her head. Because
when it comes to the TV show, it would, for the general audiences, they would need to give some more honest, selfless reason to do it.
And again, if you're going to especially make a episodic show, you have to do that.
Mm.
And it was a CW show.
Yeah. Not to mention, it wasn't a bit without the whole zombies eating brains. We would not have...
Jared, I can hear you typing loud and clear on your end.
Oh, sorry, dude.
It's all right.
We would not have the zombies eating brains if it wasn't for Return of the Living Dead movies.
Or Sean.
No, or Sean, but...
Or Dawn.
Sean reignited it.
Or Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too. But it was Return of the Living Dead that gave us the brains. Until then, it was just...
Right.
That was it. It was Return of the Living Dead that made it all about the brains. And they actually gave an explanation. It's the chemicals in the brains they want to eat.
And then it was the Resident Evil movies that taught us how stupid a zombie apocalypse could be.
Exactly.
Arguable.
Well, there's Zombieland that taught you how much fun you can have.
That was awesome.
Yep. But of course, his friends are with Scott. His friends want to go and do something cool, but because it's a full moon night, he can't.
Oh.
And of course, they tease him thinking it's like a secret lover. And he's like, just admit that you're gay. Again, they make a joke about it. And like I said, that's what I mean why. They set up him possibly being gay, but it's a case where the writer decided, you know what? What were we thinking, having him have a crush on Gwen when it's not going to go anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
That's good. I like that. That's good. Transparency.
The coloring. What? It's Mike Allred's wife doing all the coloring.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, yep. And there, look at that artwork. Again, everything time she gets these memories, she then starts to draw a lot of them so she can at least have something to visualize and show her friends to help out.
Right. That's cool. I like that.
Now this guy we see here, that's the guy we saw in the preview story.
Right.
Right here. That's him. So that's why Ellie points that out, saying, hey, we've been to that house when we went trick-or-treating. So, yep. Again, we have all these side plots going. Everything you're seeing here, this stuff with the vampires, it's its own side plot. Horatio and the Monster Hunters, its own side plot. It's going to take quite a while before they all start to intersect more.
Mm.
Well, yeah, it works. It's built up. Not to mention it's the whole tension. As long as you have the tension, and as long as it's not too much of a slow burn.
Right.
Yep. And in this case, they just keep it to 2 pages. They keep it to just like a handful of pages, so then they get Gwen's the main story.
That's good.
Yep. So what are you thinking? Bloodsucker? No doubt about it. Looks like there's a vampire in town. More like vampires plural. Where there's one, there's bound to be others. That's the paintball guy, by the way.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, yep, of course, they don't want to keep the license. They just take a photo of it.
A Polaroid of that. Hope they shake it.
It's quick. It's instant.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And you have a physical.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, so of course, Gwen is just going through then the rest of her day, and then there's the guy's wife and kid. of course, the fact that they came by, she was expecting no one was going to come by and check. So seeing it disturbed like that, then he's like, oh, that's the kids. So he goes to go talk. She's trying to be polite. And he was like, excuse me, Olivia, ma'am. Of course, we have little moments here like, sorry, kiddo. Sorry, and my husband always called my son, son, kiddo. And so, of course, the voice keeps speaking. But besides, you got anyone else? Don't you have anyone else's loved ones you could be burying? Ouch!
Dang. Well, that's just your job. Get over it. Just kidding.
Yeah, but they're grieving too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be honest. Gwen is kind of crossing a line here.
Yes.
Yes, because she has those memories.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but you don't go up to a morning couple like that if you just work there.
Nope.
Yeah. Like, I mean, yes, there's a politeness to it, but at the same time.
Right. You kind of leave them be.
Yeah, leave them be. Leave them be, yeah.
Yeah. The memories and emotions and this. Yeah, she could probably tell herself later that he was not responsible for actions.
But here's the thing, the memories start to come back slowly, not all at once. Again, because of the vertigo, a lot of stuff I'm skipping are just character moments, character stuff. I hate to go past it, but hey, it'll encourage you guys to get your own copy.
I guess so. That's the part of the point.
I know exactly. I'm like, oh, I got an omnibus to buy.
Yeah, and it's only $75.
That's not bad.
Yeah, for 28 I would say 29 issues because those 2 half stories could equal almost a full issue.
Cool.
I'll wait for a couple of more paydays before considering that.
Yep. Scott's co-workers better be met up with the vampire. My name's Claire, by the way. What's yours?
All the telltales.
So again, we have all of this stuff going on. Again, all of the characters are mingling. The plots are intersecting back and forth. Like I said, this is a very much a Vertigo book. Like this is when you think Vertigo, this is the type of book you think, where they have all these plots just set up and running. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a superhero book or anything. Something you can get away with all of these characters.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy. Of course he has to keep his hood up and everything. But yep, so that's like this is everything I could about that house. They're trying to figure out who that guy is in the house, and they can't find out much, of course. Of course, he's having a moment of his memory, of the guy's memory, then it's like, so beautiful. It's like, that ain't your wife though, dude.
That's Jim from The Office.
It looks like him. It does look like him. It's all connected. But yeah, of course, Dixie's one of the few people that knows about what's going on. I mean, she's an old woman. She's been around long enough. Oh, they bump into some of the guys, kind of almost breaking the guys out of Claire's spell. Oh, and this is where she meets Horatio, and yep, the two start to have a falling for each other. Again, this is why I say no. He won't know till much later she's a zombie. That's what I'm saying. I'm positive. The blue skin has to be representative of pale skin.
Right.
It has to be. Otherwise, there's no way this guy would be that blind.
Like dead, like was it dead pale or something? Dead pale skin or something like that.
Yeah, but going with blue works.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Ellie already being pale. You need something to both be distinctive and yet also for the readers know, oh, right, there's something uncanny about her.
Right.
I mean, the eyes, I think, are supposed to be the only dead giveaway that there's something up with her physically. But yeah, like Gwen, my name's Gwen. You're introducing yourself to a guy? Wow, this is serious. And notice how Gwen Ellie's having her hand on her hips and everything. It's like, hey, he can't see me.
Yep.
So, yep, I love it. That's it. I'm officially bored. I'm going in. What? What's the worst that can happen? Nobody sees me if I don't want them to, and nothing can touch me, so how could anything hurt me? Hello, little ghost. Welcome. Oh, and then this is where she gets more memories. And turns out the guy had a car accident that kind of shifted his emotions. That's when he became more impossible, angry. He started to be acting on his impulses, everything. He did not become a good person after the accident.
Oh, some people have that thing, then the others think that it's nothing matters anymore.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, goes in. Oh, I love this. A plus about the whole zombie thing, extra strong and resistant to pain. But she covers her fist because not so great, the whole not healing well thing. Makes sense. So that's yep. But now I love this little throw off for a moment. Now, what's behind door number 1? Turns out though, it's just Scott at home and his coworker knows where there's a hidden key. Okay, this is not what it looks like.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. You never know what's around the next corner, do you? Ah, there you are. Please come in, my dear. I was worried that you were never going to join us, and we have so much to discuss. It's a pleasure finally to meet you, Gwen Dylan. Okay, not what I was expecting. But this is where we're going to find out about his backstory. And of course, they don't believe it at first. Of course, they say, like,
yeah, it's kind of far-fetched to hear it.
Yep, she's like, you killed Frederick Harris. I mean, oh, come on. Amon's a sweetheart. Honest, he wouldn't hurt a fly. Deny it. Why, of course I killed him. If you ask me, the whole world is a better place for it. What? Now, basically, he's similar to Gwen. He needs brains and everything to keep himself, stable and not rot and all that. But he chooses to go after those who deserve it. Whereas Gwen chooses to wait until they're already dead. Yep, he was an innocent man. Yep, a husband, a father. Come now, was he really so innocent? Unless I missed my guess, Gwendolyn, you are privy to the man's innermost thoughts. Tell me, do they seem like the memories of an innocent man to you? Eddie cut Eddie. Fred has screamed bloody murder in my head, but I can't help remember that red-headed jogger. His memories are filled with her. And then, he strangled her.
No.
Not
okay. Good.
Again, he thought he was a good guy. Now it turns out, nope, he was a monster. This is the case where him hitting his head, no, it's out the window.
Yep.
Okay, fine. You want to talk? Let's talk. Again, the plots keep mingling. What do you think about how the different plots work?
I think it's one of those when I think I mentioned it somewhat time before that it helps like to move the plot forward, that you cut to a different scene where it goes forward, and then a different scene and some time which could have been used to explain and do further discussions and elaborations can happen off screen while this other scene is happening.
Exactly. That's very true.
I agree with that sentiment 100%.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yeah, they get her away from the guy. And of course, Scott is explaining to his coworker about, everything. You're a freaking werewolf. Now that is weird. I told you, I'm not a werewolf. More like a were-terrier. Susie, you can't tell anyone, okay? okay, I hear you. But still, it's just, weird. Anyway, I don't think I like this game. I'm not crazy about the idea of shooting at female zombies. Oh, it looks like House of the Dead. It looks like House
like now that I was thinking about no more female zombies, but hey, Resident Evil 2 has Misty.
He's best buddies with one.
And Resident Evil 2 has Misty, the one zombie that almost no one ever kills.
But anyway, close the eyes, open them, and this is where they're basically linked for a moment. But here's where we get the idea. First, they ask about, okay, what did you do? This is ancient Egypt, the land of my birth. See, that's me over there. And we're here. How exactly? Well, we aren't here technically. We haven't moved, not physically at least. You might say I put the idea in your head. I trust you're familiar with the concept of a soul. No, I was raised by hamsters. Of course I am. And do you believe? Don't know. Didn't used to. Nowadays, most either believe in a singular soul or believe there is none. But in the ancient world, most cultures believed a host of souls reside in each of us. The Egyptians believed a whole menagerie of souls. The Ka, the Ba, the Ib, the Shute, etc., etc. Would have gotten crowded in there. Yes, I suppose it would have. But in truth, there are souls, and they fit perfectly. Every living thing, at least those more complicated than a slug, has two souls, the oversoul and the undersoul. We will not be undersouled. Never mind. Go on. The oversoul, seated in the brain, contains the thoughts, memories, and personality, what modern science calls the conscious mind. The undersoul, seated in the heart, contains the appetites, emotions, and fears, the unconscious mind. Shall I slow down? No? Then I'll continue. Normally, when a body dies, the soul departs for, well, wherever they depart for. But in rare cases, one or the other can remain behind, either in the body or on its own. A bodiless oversoul, consisting only of the memories and personality of the deceased, is commonly called a ghost, much like your charming friend Ellie. A bodiless undersoul, retaining only the appetites and emotion of the dead, is what's popularly known as a poltergeist. When the oversoul remains with the body, the person continues to exist beyond death, but without an undersoul, they search for the emotion and fears carried by the blood and are called vampires. When only the undersoul remains, the undead person is a mindless creature of appetite, hungry for the memories and thoughts stored in the brains. A zombie, in other words. Precisely. A bodiless soul can infect the living, taking up residence in a living body like a parasite. A person infected with the undersoul of an animal periodically takes on that animal's characteristics and is called a thrope. Lycanthrope, all that. A bodiless oversoul can infect the living as well. And when someone is infected with the oversoul of the dead, they are said to be possessed. Okay, what do you think of all that?
That's a really neat explanation that really loops in a lot of things. That's really clever.
I like it. Yeah, it is clever because it's like this differentiate different types of supernatural beings. It's great.
Exactly. And again, it makes a lot of sense. What do you think, Jared?
I do enjoy a good breakdown, and yeah, it definitely explains it very clearly because not a lot of people really understand the differences among all these different types of supernatural creatures. So, hey, credit to them.
Yep.
Yeah, I also like how it kind of like does a little bit of syncretism between like folklore and mythology, because it's like, yeah, there are people and cultures that have concept of like more than one thing that makes up the immaterial parts of a person, and that really lends itself well to explaining the existence of a lot of supernatural creatures.
Yep.
I'm just wondering why. I'm just wondering why did this make me think about the Grost?
Like what?
The Garth Ennis infected series where they made the whole take that on the whole zombie apocalypse.
Ah, right.
That Grost.
Yep. Oh yeah, this is then where we find out though that Gwen and Amon are two unique types. They actually still have both the undersoul and oversoul remaining in their body. They're revenants, in other words.
Interesting.
Ah, yeah, because revenants are typically more intelligent undead because usually they have some kind of a grudge that they need to carry out in the land of the living, and you'd have to have a bit more of yourself in order to have a grudge.
Exactly. And to keep that goal going, I need to fuel it. Yep.
I love it. But if that's true, then why do I still need to eat brains? And why do I have to finish all of the dead person's unfinished business? Because the souls were not meant to remain in the body after death. And so the connection can be tenuous. As to why you bother with the desires of the dead, I can only say that I never have been so motivated, and perhaps you should ask yourself. But there are more present concerns to consider. More pressing dangers. Again, we're seeing him throughout all of his history, his life, all in the background, mind you.
Crusade.
Yep, from Egypt, and of course, it's the whole idea of I have to eventually fake my death, go and move on somewhere else where no one would recognize me.
That's also a really clean way to do exposition that isn't just like a clumsy lore dump. It's a very efficient use of space.
Because
Yep, and-
picture tells more than one picture tells more than 1,000 words.
Exactly.
And of course, we find out about the monster hunters being out there because he's had run-ins with them, obviously. More of the fight going on with Horatio and Claire. And he stabbed her. But it is a case where, but it's not. It's a case where you need to take the whole. You need to take the head to kill him off fully.
Yeah. That's
So she's not
a half
fully
measure.
dead. Exactly. Claire, you stupid bitch. If you survive this, I'm gonna kill you. But of course, Horatio just meeting Gwen, he can't get her out of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Give him 2 months. It'll happen.
Ha! Oh, look at that cover.
I like that.
That's neat.
Yep.
Oh, I like that art. It's like going through the fence. That's so good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And again, that's what I love about Mike Allred's artwork. It's so simple, and yet it does so much.
Right. I like that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, Amon is finally giving him Gwen more explanation than she's ever wanted to know.
Mm.
Of course, there's also when she's like, "Duh," like I can't remember. When asked, "How did you die?" She can't remember. Now you know why I am forced to kill unfortunates like you, Miss Harris, you're Mr. Harris, and Gwen. If you don't wish to become a mindless creature of pure appetite, that's why you'll have to do the same. Again, she has to do it to retain things because he said cases where she's gone quite a while without one, so she's been losing a lot of her memory, so she doesn't remember how she died.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she has to remember all these new memories, so.
Yep. So, of course, she just, you mean come to terms with killing innocent people? Is that your correct conclusion? That I should be happy to be a murderer? We are what circumstances make us, Gwen Dylan. But remember, the ones who are sacrificed so that we may continue on are not so innocent, as you should know, with poor Frederick's memories still lingering in your head. And, tighter. God, she's beautiful. Ew, just ew. Keep your sicko urges to yourself, Fred. I'm trying to think here. Clearly, caffeine and chocolate are in order. Of course.
Nice.
Yep. This is where you find out, Scott, and does she know about your whole Teen Wolf thing? You told him? He knew where I hid my house key. I didn't know he was coming over. I swear I won't tell anyone. I give you my word. Maybe I could be a ghost and Gwen can be a zombie. Terrific. He doesn't realize the whole thing. And they find her, find her body, and well, so much for nursing her back to health. Nope, so she did die, actually.
Wow.
Got that
Stake
mixed
to the
up.
heart? Was it stake to the heart? Yep.
A proper stake as opposed to the silver.
Way too easy.
Yep. Of course, but here's the thing, though. They try and keep it mostly on the down low.
Mm-hmm.
Would that make sense if they had stabbed her and then left the remains somewhere where sun can shine and then they turn it into dust?
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. So of course, because they don't want an angry mob. That's why they always keep it to the down low.
Right.
Go off the reservation like Claire did, and you'll have more than just a pair of monster hunters to worry about. Soon enough, you'll have an angry mob with pitchforks after you.
Mm.
Oh, someone's in the background now. See?
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, meets up with Horatio again. Look at that. Just showing the movement. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I like when they can
I like
effectively
that.
do that. I mean,
Time
Jim Lee
transpiring
did
without
that in
using my
Hush.
panels.
Dondo does that in Nightwing, but because that's very tough to actually do properly.
Especially when they're just chit-chatting. We could just tell each other regular conversation.
Yeah, kind of weird how the fashion sense, because it looks like if we get a regular jacket instead of the whole Professor Oak lab coat.
That's true. Wait, who did you say you work for again? Well, technically it's called the Foster Corporation, but we usually just call it the corporation. I guess you could say that I'm a headhunter.
Oh, I love it. Terrible puns is my jam.
But of course, she doesn't realize that she probably works for the same people that Amon told her about. Great. The first cute boy I meet in ages, and he's probably a monster hunter. Just what I needed. Another person who'd like to get their hands on me and not in a good way. She will come to our side, dearest. I am sure of it. She must. If I am forced to stand alone against what is coming, well, let's just hope it doesn't come to that. For the sake of the world. And that's Gwen's brother, Gavin.
Okay.
Not long now, pretty. Not long at all. Jiggity jig. Dead Fred's memories are already starting to fade. I've read about people who lose all inhibition after a head injury and turn into, well, monsters. Sorry about the lack of bloody vengeance there, man. I'm just not sure about this one. Total personality shift. Like their conscious mind can't control their aggression. Their appetite is what happened. And is that what happened to you, Fred? If I stop eating brains, I'd be nothing but appetite and urges too. Would I lose everything that I am? Everything that I have? I already lost one life. I'm in no hurry to lose another. So, yep, just a nice little moment of the two having a picnic at night.
Safest place to be is a cemetery.
Yep. Then we got another backups, another small story. Devil's Lake.
There we go.
Yep, and look at that.
Loch Ness Monster kind of thing.
Yep.
No.
Or is it?
I was about to ask, where's Liam Neeson, and did he just say release the Kraken?
I'm not wondering if that was a good
Look at its face!
Yep. Look at the face.
That looks like a Fester, like a young Fester.
Honestly, that face is so disturbing.
Yeah.
More of a monster than the pretend monster.
There you go.
It serves you right, you big losers. You didn't make with the treats, so you got the tricks. But turns out there is a monster down there.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I like this lagoon kind of monster, but what are they called? I always forget.
Silurians.
Yeah,
Like creature from the Black Lagoon?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, they throw the thing? Bonk. Hey, where was the splash? Yeah. Oh,
What a party breaker.
Mm-hmm.
Don't disturb the lake.
Mm-hmm. Just one sec. Just got an email from someone. Just wanted to respond to them. Very quickly. What? Someone who just wants to join up. That's why.
Okay. No worries.
Quick, everyone saying sync that Lois Lane sucks.
I'm still here.
Oh, no! Don't do that!
Yep, it was docs and stuff for thinking about wanting to join, even for a little bit.
Oh, right on.
But yeah, so that was the again, just nice little backup story. Look at the monkey.
He, monkey.
Monkey. Oh, look at this. It looks like an old comic.
Yes, I love that. And the title, I like the title. Yeah. I were terrier.
Yep, it's that iZombie.
Yes, I love it with the alternate titles. Yes, they did that for a while. Love it.
My parents died. His parents died when he was just a kid. Car crash, rainy night, and a slick road. So he was raised by his grandfather. Smile, Dard, yeah, smile. That's what Mr. Chimps always says. Can you do that voice again? So yeah, apparently his grandpa had worked on that show. I wanted to be an actor, but couldn't get parts with an ugly mug of mine. Ended up doing voices and got stuck with Mr. Chimp. That's you, Grandpa. I think he always kind of resented the work, though. He wanted to end up a James Cagney and ended up a cartoon monkey. Bunch of nonsense, if you ask me. Well, meet up with some of the other monkeys. Why don't you go meet a girl or something? Why don't you just waste your time with this junk? Golly, Mr. Chimp. I think he assumed I would grow out of it, leave childish things behind. We walked past each other for a while and just stopped altogether. I moved to Eugene after graduation, got a job, and never looked back. And then he found the dead dog, and then basically and as my fingers touched fur, he just touched a bit of the blood, and clearly its soul jumped into him.
Oh wow!
And that's when he became the air carrier.
This is like the tunnel monster SCP, which was a young child who made a cardboard box suit for himself, played in the tunnels, and then got merged with the cardboard suit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Of course, once a month when the moon was full, I stayed home alone and waited for sunrise. But I love it also. But once I got over the whole, furry thing, it really wasn't all that bad. Again, because he doesn't have a need for flesh or anything.
Right. I was gonna say he's not running out to eat anybody.
Mm-hmm. So, nor is he overly aggressive. Again, advantage of being a terrier. He's not a werewolf or anything where he has this aggression. Terriers are just cuddly.
Exactly.
Oh.
I don't know if you notice, he keeps having that tongue out.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's like, pet me.
See, now I'm imagining something like a were-Samoyed where it's just a fluffy cloud.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another animal instincts or animalistic behavior when he's in that form.
Yep, of course, when he was seeing, Gwen, this was a case of love at first sight. Wasn't sure who she was talking to at first. And then, what? I said, are you guys going to sit over there by your lonesome, or do you want to come join us? But yeah, so that's how they met. Oh, this is stuff in his mind, and this is his dream.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
I just love that, of course, in his mind. Like I said, they do all this stuff, and then they just drop it. That's the one thing. That's my one big complaint about this whole series. If they just drop it, they don't even have it be he gets over her. They just like it never happened.
It's the GS ball all over again.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, of course. Hey, Sport, it's me, Gramps. Uh-oh. What do you want from me? Damn it. Hey, Spot. They call him Spot. I wear a terrier like an old show. It's like Scooby-Doo.
I was gonna say, like the Scooby-Doo theme songs in my head now. Yep, where are you?
Of course, his grandfather isn't doing well. He goes to see him, tells him everything that happened, and he didn't believe him, and he got a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
He
But
told the whole story uninterrupted, and then it's at the end of it. He just decides, no, I'm so disappointed that I'm going to die to this.
right,
Yep.
exactly. But this is not the last we'll see of him. Yep, because we're gonna have a reversal of the Were Terrier. I love it for a moment. He's thinking like, a Force Ghost.
Yep. Yep, the Force Ghost. Yep.
Yep, of course they have to reference that.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, but yeah, so of course they see a monkey, but I guess I can only talk to things that can't understand or answer. First you can shut up, and now you can't shut up. Now you're just gonna leave. I thought you better than that, Sport. He jumped into the monkey. His grandpa jumped into the monkey.
That is awesome.
He's a real
life.
Mr. Champ.
Well, he got his voice all ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
That rule.
Of course, but he doesn't realize what's going on.
Right. Oh.
So he's trying to make sense about it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, for God's sake, did you know what I am, a chimp? I know, Gramps, I know. Could have been worse with my track record. I was figuring on coming back as a cockroach. At least the chimp's got thumbs. Like, do the voice for me. Just one. Say smile, darn your smile. It'd be perfect. I could use. I need a stiff drink. I just realized he's Detective Chimp.
Oh my God.
Huh.
I mean, not literally, but it's the
Yeah.
it's a DC book.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, look at that cover. Look
That
at
cover
that.
rules.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, you vampire. iZombie, you vampire.
That's awesome. That's a great cover.
Yep. So of course, she's trying to keep a lot of her memories, but they just keep losing them.
Mhm.
Of course, and she's realizing I need to get something to eat. Vampires are sucky. Again, the puns.
Hmm.
Ah!
Doesn't translate very well.
You are a disembodied oversoul, my dear Eleanor, of being a pure thought. And where do thoughts reside but in the mind? I'm speaking, of course, of possession. With practice, you could take up residency in any mind that you could go wherever you wish. So she's considering being taught, but she also doesn't feel it's right. Stealing bodies. Basically, trying to say, I can make you dead, man.
That's awesome. No.
Yep, we're meeting up with Horatio again. Just again, all the character stuff. This is why I'm saying I can breeze through so much.
Right.
Of course, Horatio. Yep, is calling Gwen to go out on a date, but it's brain night. I've been putting this guy up for weeks, thinking that I'd be dealing with a new brain at any moment. If I bail again, I probably won't ever see him again. So she decides. Oh yeah, and her friends are talking about how disgusting that one of the recent corpses looks like. Oh, there's Gavin. That's again Gwen's brother. We don't know that yet.
Right.
But he's a big comic fan, obviously.
Someone has to be.
And he's gay.
That's cool.
That guy just right on your hand. Seriously, Scott, you are totally gay. Just admit it. There's Gavin. Oh, I just heard my voice back. We got Claire is back, brought up by a mad. Now we got the mad scientist. Again. Oh, and
nice.
Time to get something to drink. But she eats the brain, and it turns out and
Eats the brain.
Jared dropped.
Oh.
No, he didn't drop. He just went in. He just turned off his camera.
Okay.
And Stephen Docs just joined. Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? How has things been for you guys?
Brutal.
I
I think
bet.
that's the only word for it is brutal.
I'm glad I can give you
Gotten
some
about-
time away from it.
Gotten about 3 hours of sleep a night, and
Man.
yeah,
Ah, you sound tired.
Yeah.
exhausted.
Oh.
Basically, like having a toddler. That's
Yeah.
my size.
Yeah.
A 60
Yeah.
there, yeah.
But hey, at least you have your dad home still and away
Yeah.
from that place.
Exactly.
Definitely a plus.
Well, we're going over iZombie, and we just had Gwen, the zombie, eat a a recently buried brain, and it turns out it's and we're gonna find out it's the mother of her old best friend.
Oh, God.
Oh.
That's
Now she doesn't know
crazy.
that yet, but I should know what she did right now. Wait, is that me? Oh boy! Again, same guy who did Silver Surfer on the artwork, just to remind you guys.
Huh.
Yeah, we like it a lot.
Yep. Since you're gonna be behind, these are of course that's Gwen's a zombie, Ellie's a ghost. We have Scott, who's a were-terrier. We got Diogenes and Horatio. They're monster hunters. We got a bunch of vampires.
Okay.
Yep. We got Amon. He's from an ancient Egyptian revenant, similar to Gwen.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yep. Oh, and Galatia. Do you remember what it was like before we fell out, my dear? When anything seemed possible? Do you remember Paris? But yeah, he thinks back to her. Of course, she's been around a long time too.
How old is she?
Oh, wow.
Ancient, just as much, but she's more used science and sacrifices to keep her longevity.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, she's a man. Yep.
Girly in STEM, we love to see it.
That's right.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, so we're thinking now. Unfortunately for Gwen, her and Trisha's mother, the one whose head is in her, right in her, in her voice is in her head, was very controlling because the dad ran off. So one of those type of parents.
Yeah.
He went out for cigarettes and never came back.
Yeah, while she was knocked up.
Yeah. Oh,
while she was knocked. Yeah. Yeah. So.
All right. My mom did that.
Yep. Oh, and Scott, the were terrier, his grandfather is possessing the body of a chimp, which goes back to how he voiced an animated chimp.
Oh my god.
Yep. But yeah, he's being on the upside. He's like, hey, I'm gonna give it a second chance, and I'm not going to waste it. But now, like I've told the others, part of the reason why I'm breathing through so much of this is because most of it's character stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Of course, yeah, we find out. Of course, the mom was just a whole. You can do better than him. Lay off, Marianne. You're not my mom. Just give me tonight to go out with the cute boy, and tomorrow I'll go ruin everything by talking to Trisha. We got some D&D stuff. Yep, Ingrid loved that. Oh, look, putt-putt.
Oh, nice. Get some miniature golf.
Yep, they're going mini golfing.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, look at those.
That's awesome.
Okay. Someone went all out on this mini golf course.
I was going to say.
Definitely. That looks like someone was having fun.
Exactly.
Wonder how much it cost to attend that place.
I know. Right now, to be fair, I'm pretty sure stuff like that fire. It's probably looks like fire, but it's meant to be like ribbons.
Yeah.
But and she's gone again. The voice trying to speak to her again. But it turns out Trisha's fiance died. He's dead, Mom, and I'll never see him again. You know, well, at least he didn't get you pregnant before he died. Thank God. I was going to marry him. We were going to spend our lives together. Can't believe that you could, and even you could be happy that he's dead, and left her alone.
Wow.
So she just left her?
Yep, and then
she just told her how much she needs help.
Well, that's the thing, though. No, Trisha left her after her mother would just cross the line.
I gotcha.
And again, all that
she said shows that she clearly needs help.
Well, no. The whole point is it's like the Gwen has this desire to help whatever their last desires are. So it's not like help as in she needed help. It's just making clear to us she was not a good mother at all.
I gotcha. Yeah, she was not.
Yep. Oh,
I remember
of course.
the series.
Yep. Ellie is getting tempted now to want a body. Yep. Oh boy, and of course Galata does know something about Gwen. But yep, nice little moments and everything. Like I don't know. She then mentions I thought about settling down for a while though. There was this girl, and well, I went wrong. Let's just say that things don't always go out the way we plan, do they? Anyway, after that, well, he's a monster hunter. He's not going to tell someone he's a monster hunter.
Yeah, obviously that, but that's kind of. But I would imagine just start to tell a story, and then let's just say that how does that not come across as like a red flag?
Yeah, but hey, she has red flags too. And oof,
there they go.
Well, that 2 months limit won't work anymore.
Yep. And okay, looks like that shirt's a little tight. If you see what I mean there.
I think some of those are made so that they.
Mhm. I think it's meant to imply she said, if that shirt's all she's wearing on that.
They do that, yeah.
Yep. So yep, we got next, and this is her then meeting up with Trisha, and we're finding out that she lost her job and she can't pay tuition, let alone rent. Yep. Now, of course, Gwen is terrified. Is she going to recognize me?
Oh dear.
Of course she does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gwen possesses a guy saying, "Kiss me, you fool." Whoa. Oh my God, Spot, you just see the look on your face. Oh boy. I love it. I can possess people. How groovy is that? Of course she says how groovy.
Sick with yep.
Mm-hmm. But yep, oh boy, his friend and his partner Diogenes has been abducted. So they're saying like they want a truce. We'll leave us alone and we'll leave you alone. Otherwise, we'll make this messy. And of course, Trisha recognizes Gwen. And turns out Gwen's boyfriend was Francisco. We'll actually be seeing him. And like Trisha brings home a stray. Not good enough for Trisha. Never will be.
Yep.
So, that's the type of mother she was.
Oh, of course.
And there's Francisco. Turns out he was he's not dead. He was put in a state of sleeping death.
What?
We're dealing with a mad scientist. Of course she's come up. Of course she's come up with something like that.
Pop some ZQL.
Oh, and of course Amon like we said, we know they know each other, so they're meeting up for the first time in ages.
Yeah.
Yep, but oh yeah, we said, Gramps, I'd like to meet my friend Ellie. I think she can help us. Oh wow, how cute! Oh, of course, Trisha is fed up with Gwen. It's like, why isn't Francisco back? I don't know. We didn't. Oh, and this is where we find out about her brother. Gwen is now starting to remember her brother. But of course, Trisha is basically like at her wit's end. Now think about it. She already lost her boyfriend and her mother, lost her job, about to lose being booted out of college and her apartment, and then all this is dumped on her. Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, at this point, she would probably Wayne could probably explain that she is having amnestic and she has her memories are bits and pieces coming back, and she is the last thing she has been able to remember and come to reach out, but is going.
But then why are you back and not my fiance?
Yeah, well, that would be one of those that have no idea how any of this is working.
But yep, so of course, meeting goes and sees them, but at the same time, so unfair.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
But why did you come back and the man I love is still dead? So, and of course, that's the last we have to deal with the mother. So it's like, okay, down you go. I did my part. Sorry it didn't go the way you wanted.
Right.
But yep, of course, she's keeping her distant because she doesn't want the same. So what happened to Trisha to have Gavin have a moment like that. So yep, they're trying to explain how it turns out Claire was the one who made them all vampires in the first place. Because they were all roommates. All these girls are roommates.
Right.
So the
Oh my God, they were roommates.
Yep.
And they were in a study group. The perfect, dinner place.
I was gonna say.
Yep. So yeah, basically saying like, and then okay, they agreed to it, but then it says we have zombie problem in town. Zombies? Uh-oh.
Are waiting outside.
Again, this is also where we're finding out that there is Zitalu is a devourer. Basically, it's a Casulian god. This is where we find
fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yep. This is where we get the setup for the grand finale already. This is what it's all going to build up to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there it is.
Oh!
Look at that.
No.
Of course,
Jesus.
Nice.
you know as well as I do. That doesn't show how crazy this lady
That's
is.
cool.
Because he's basically saying, like, we're all going to be eaten. You're not going to be able to control that, control them. Just once try to open your mind to the possibility. You know as well as I that this world is but one of many. We are luminous beings, not this crude matter. Sorry. Pure sun, forced to clothe ourselves in rude flesh, but our bodies cannot survive the journey between worlds. Jikalu is not subject to the laws that govern our world. He is a creature of the higher realm, unimaginable power, unfettered by crude matter. If we were to contain it, and however dress it in mortal flesh, then we could control it, force it to obey our whim. Oh boy, she's
It never
crazy.
ends well. It never ends well. Ho, don't do it.
Of course, yeah. She's
Oh,
I know,
don't do it. Oh, don't
Yeah.
Story out of it.
do it.
oh, and Francisco's now been bitten by Claire, so he might as well be dead.
Jesus.
Ambition.
Yep. Oh, and Trisha is going to join them.
Oh, God.
Oh my
She's
god.
going to become a vampire now.
Well, shit.
Yep. So,
Nice.
yep, of course, he wants to go meet up. They want to meet up at everything. And we get a nice summary again. As now we're getting to Gwen's story. Not Gwen, Ellie's story.
No way, like a Casper comic.
Harriet, the happy ghost.
That's it, Harriet. Yes.
Yep, and turns out Harriet had a zombie.
Yes,
and,
sorry. I was like, oh my god.
Yep. Go ahead.
I love this old school art back then.
Yep. But yep, this is all flashbacks and everything. And this is a guest artist, so of course they use that opportunity to make it be awkward.
That's supposed to be sub. No, that's a.
Cool.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry
Hello.
about that.
That wasn't me.
how are you?
Hasn't done that in a while.
How are you today?
Sorry about that.
How
But yeah, we
you
get all
doing?
how you do it. But we get all these other histories about, these are all the undead basically arguing with each
I
other.
just doing it.
Uh,
You are.
Yep. But yeah, we find out that unfortunately her father went to war after marrying her mother, was never the same, except when Ellie was around. But only when she was around.
She made his brain go better.
Yep. And then eventually decided I'm gonna leave. And she just wanted to, and my dad wanted to protect me, and I didn't want to hurt him. So I wanted to form my own life. I made it to the bus station, but that's as far as I got. A bus hit me as I was crossing the street.
No.
No.
Right as she decided I'm gonna leave the town.
Oh. Under
Yeah.
different circumstances, he would have become an isekai protagonist.
And then turns out this is the day that Gwen got out of the and dug her way out. So that's how the two met.
That's
Hmm.
Oh wow.
Yep. Introducing the dead presidents. Yep. So yeah, there's the two are just going up to meet up with her, and it's her birthday.
Oh nice.
Of course, I love it. I got the date off your tombstone.
Better than Facebook, right?
Yep. Yep, up. And there goes Trish getting bitten. Trisha getting bitten. And
Neck bitten or wrist bitten.
Trisha.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. Her name is Galetta. And though she now poses as a professor at the University of Oregon, she is far more than that. She seeks forbidden knowledge. And if she has her way, she'll bring about the destruction of every living thing on Earth. She began life as the creation of an alchemist. So she's actually not even normally human either. She was brought back through science. A homunculus. Yeah, she was brought back through science.
Through science. The golem.
Basically, yeah. So that also explains why she's not thinking
Science!
straight.
Yep.
And of course, but also Horatio is finding that there's zombies underground. Uh-oh.
This is Dawns of
Yep.
Glory.
Hey.
How did I throw?
Oh, and showing these two are really hooking up. Oh, and then Scott. Uh-oh, something pulls Scott underground. Uh-oh. You guys are the nice kind of zombies, right?
They
Notice
have
how
arms,
they're
crowns,
green.
windows with their claws,
Oh,
with
and-
lusting hunger gleaming from their eyes.
But yeah, and of course, then we have we find out this is part of the corporation, and turns out we got another zombie here, much like
You
Gwen.
cannot.
They're just coming out of the woodwork
you don't have to
now,
keep singing.
Yeah.
What? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What did you
Coming out of
say?
the woodwork. And that's actually also that you cannot win against them all.
Mhm.
When one goes down somewhere and another mortgages on.
Yeah, I love it. Like he was a zombie like you, right? No, Madison, nothing like me. Yep. So, oh, look at that skee ball.
Oh.
Skee-Ball!
I love
Yeah,
Skee-Ball.
Turns out she's good at it.
Crazy. She's
good
good
at
at
Skee-Ball's best.
Yep. But yeah, and then turns out there's Amon. And again, and of course she thinks, is he following me? More action. Oh, look, again, Monster Hunter. So of course, look at all that action.
Oh, I love
It
it.
Yeah.
feels like, I feel like Horatio was created
That's
so the
awesome.
book. I feel like Horatio was created so the book could have the obligatory action.
Right.
Yeah, it feels kind of forced right there.
Oh,
And it's happening
wow.
out in the open where no one is watching and there are no witnesses, and this will never get reported or.
And it's a
social
small
media.
town.
And that.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I also
Yeah.
love it. Turns out he turned out for Amon, skee ball's a passion of his. Why? He was there on there when it was created nearly a century ago.
Oh, jeez.
Damn!
What?
That's some
What?
dedication!
Right.
Skee ball is physics at its most pure, a simple and elegant demonstration
Yep.
of fundamental
He's had plenty of
forces
time
which
to
govern our
practice.
lives. Every time I played it, it was though the months and years melted away, and every lane was one lane. Every ball, the same undilated platonic essence of ball. I bought again. It's just like, really?
Wow, that's
Platonic.
some fixation!
Plutonic.
It tells you.
Oh
It just
my
tells you.
god.
I'd like to see it took him that
Yeah, I
long to
just
finally
wrote
find
that
something to be
down.
obsessed with.
Yeah.
Of course, again, of course, he put the books that he's worked on. Allred's put on Madman, the Atomics.
Nice.
Oh, of course, you know.
Little
what's it
advertising.
called?
Yep.
Self-promotion.
Yes. Yep.
Yep, but oh boy, see, Francisco is now pretty much a Frankenstein monster.
Mm.
Yeah. So of course, yep, they're trying to say there's zombies there. So they gotta go find there. But then it turns out Amon and Gwen knew Amon before she died.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh, he knows more than he's let on.
Yep.
Oh, we find out the head. You want
Yeah.
wait until you find out who the leader is of the corporation.
Uh-oh.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
Dun,
God!
dun, dun.
What was that book
Is
series?
he
It
like
was
Professor X in that chair though? It's got
Abraham
bowling balls
Lincoln
for
Vampire Slayer.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
it.
book!
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go.
Bro,
And it was a book as well. Yep.
I'm telling
Why
you,
does
if
it look
they
like
bring
the-
Pride and
the
Prejudice
chair
and
has
Prejudice,
bowling
this
balls
will
for
be
wheels?
peak.
Yeah, I think the CW show kept this organization, but got the
president part.
presidents out.
What are you saying, Docs? What are you saying, Docs?
I was saying the wheels on his chair look like bowling balls. They're
They
so
do.
fucking huge.
They do. But again, the fact is, like, he's a revenant too. I love it. And that is 4 years too many.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious!
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they of course going down. Yep. Yep. Oh, so he meets up. Gavin meets up with the artist of his favorite comic, The Phantasm.
Phantom copy.
Yep.
The Phantasm.
Yep. Again, everyone's underground. Everything's just going nuts. They're taking out Francisco's brain. Of course, yeah. There was. We found out that there was a earthquake. Turns out that's what unleashed. That dropped a lot of the zombies.
Always the earthquake.
Yep. Oh, we get a bit more of them meeting up with the vampires. Oh, but then the zombies. See, this is where everything is starting to coalesce into one thing.
Ah.
Yep, they find Scott and everything. Again, everything's starting to go nuts. Hey, we literally got Detective Chimp. He's dressed like a detective.
Oh.
Nice. Awesome.
But then turns out Gavin is being possessed by the old man.
Oh, wow.
Yep, he's been possessed. Turns out the guy who possessed, there was another ghost that was possessing the old man's body. So basically, it's been jumping around the people.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
That reminds me of the third volume of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yep. Yep, but
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Throwback.
Volume 3 Century.
That's crazy. I haven't heard that in forever, dude. That's awesome.
Yep, but Francisco attacks Claire. Okay, now they soon make everyone then makes their way up. Again, bit of a fight going on, and then it's finally brought out one that Madison is a zombie, and then it's told that Horatio now finds out that Gwen is a zombie. And I love it. Look, I can explain. Uh-oh. Of course, yeah. Run, monsters! And then Dixie's awesome.
Yo!
Look at that.
Dang!
I mean, of course she has it all.
Now you can tell. That's some diner
Yeah.
skills right there.
Oh.
Right there is the most accurate depiction of a Waffle House I've ever seen.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, dude. She's wearing tennis shoes. She got the shotty and ready to rock.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Rosemary Gold.
Yeah.
Bro, did you see the video
I've
of
seen this
the
mess
girl
before.
catching the chair?
Yep.
Or like Waffle House, I forgot what called her, Waffle House Amy or something like that.
Something like
Really
that,
cool
yeah.
name.
Somebody
Yeah.
threw the chair at her, and
She just
behind the
caught it
counter,
in air,
she just
yeah.
caught that shit, threw it
Yeah.
down.
Mhm.
It was awesome. It was like,
Yeah.
So
bam.
catch me outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's guys gets somewhat annoying that it gets into the middle and now it starts to switch scene to another.
Oh, yeah, that is a little annoying as they're the jumping around. That is by far the one downside about this. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what led to its cancellation.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, it's like, but anyway, oh yeah, it isn't over between us, dead president. Once we're done with the other monsters, we're coming for you. Come on, Horatio, we've got work to do. Hold up, old man, I'm coming. I knew that Horatio would find out about me sooner or later. I just didn't think it would be this soon. So yeah, I take it back. They're a separate organization. They're the dead presidents, and then you have the corporation.
Got it.
Oh.
Yep.
Like the SCP Foundation and the Global Occult Coalition.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Of course, Francisco, it's like, Ellie need help. Because of course he's not perfect. But yeah, of course, everything is really starting to just go to hell now. We have the zombie invasion. We have other monsters coming out. Okay, of course, Scott's like, I'm gonna go check on my apartment. Sure you don't want to come with? That's okay, Spot. I'm just gonna hide out in my crypt until this all blows over. Yeah, Amon, looks like his day's been busy. But yeah, look, they're filling in some of the. They're filling in the hole.
Yep.
You know, I kind of like. I don't like some of the artwork, and then some of the other artwork I really like.
Yep.
And the color choice I really think is cool. But damn, the story is very light.
Yeah, it's very like one.
It's more character driven and character focused than it is story focused.
Dimensional kind
It's
of
more
thing.
like,
You're not
oh,
really
this
Which isn't
person
bad,
did this, and
of
now
course.
they're a zombie, and then this person did this, and oh, they were a vampire the whole time, and
It also kind of feels like it's missing something and has something extra on, not replacing it by but hanging on the side.
Yeah,
right?
something
It's
like that,
definitely
yeah.
missing info. It's missing details. You know.
Yeah, and then out of the blue now, she regains her. Yep, go ahead.
just missing some depth. Just
Yep.
It's just seems
Yep.
very surface level.
And then look,
Yes.
out of the blue now, she regains one of her old memories and realizes she knew Amon in her life, and that's what leads to the tension here now. It's just like, well, that was convenient.
Right.
Oh yeah,
That
remember you?
Yep. Like, I remember you from before I died. How can I forget that? Gwendolyn and I, please understand. I apologize, but what I did to you was necessary. What do you mean did to me? Oh my God, it was you. Please just let me explain. It was the only way. Stay away from me. I was thinking things could get back to normal. When were things ever normal?
Well, he didn't say he didn't kill her yet.
Yep. But it turns out, no. He killed him, or she killed herself. And I did it because Iman asked me to. Because if I didn't, the world was doomed.
What?
Weird.
Yep.
Oh,
Just
no
kill
wonder they
yourself,
toned
the
that
world's
down in
gonna-
the TV show.
What?
Yeah.
What were you saying? Crystal, what were you saying?
Oh no, sorry. Just move on. Sorry.
All right.
I lost
Oh, yeah,
my
we
train of thought.
No worries. We got another guest artist, Jay Stevens. As we're finding a bit more about some of the other vampires and everything. The Vampire Queen of Africa.
Oh wow.
Oh, and look at these. We're jaguars.
What is up with the different were
Yep.
animals?
Okay, no, you weren't here
Alright.
for that. That
Were
was explained earlier. When an animal dies, part of their soul, they have two souls, an under and over soul. The one of them can, when they die, possess a person, and for any creature, any animal can possess a person, and then basically give them these traits. So of course, if they're in an area that has a lot of jaguars, of course those jaguars are going to possess people.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
Yep, and there's the Amazon queen, the vampire queen.
Oh wow.
I love it. Americans should have known.
And with that, Robert, I will see you around, my bro.
See ya, Jared. Take
Good
care.
night,
Yeah.
everyone.
Bye.
Hey.
Yep. Yep. Of course. Yep. They all just went for an attack and everything, and again, just a nice little side story. And it turns out this was all Diagnosis backstory, that him having to deal with all of this.
Right.
That's why he's such, so hard on everything. Oh, again, look at these covers.
They're really good.
Artistic and stylish.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I do like the style and I like the color palette, like I said, but like some of it, detail wise, really isn't that good. But I'm liking this so far. I like the series as well.
Exactly. But of course, yeah, we're having everything going on. The dead presidents have stuck around to put down the mindless undead. Diagnosis and the crew of gravediggers he brought back from London haven't gone anywhere. But she has no idea where Horatio is, and she's worried. But yeah, I'm sure I try walking around out there now, and I'll end up shot or arrested or who knows what. So for now, I'm at least I'm staying in. Okay, I guess I got to go. Check on something, but I'll be back in a little while. Ellie's lucky. She gets to wander around wherever she wants since no one can see her unless she wants them to. So yep, we're seeing Scott meeting up with Gavin, and this is now what they're going to start focusing on hooking these two up.
Yeah.
So basically it went from Gwen to her brother.
Okay.
That's probably that's probably a cliche that has a name.
Yeah, but it's not, again, they don't reference it intentionally in here.
Yeah, well, retrospect.
Kind of soap opera-y. Bit soap opera-y.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yep, and again, see, this is where the two of them are really starting to, again, get close. Uh-oh, more zombies. You misbegotten thing, there actually is a phantasm.
Phantom and the Shadow
Awesome.
combined.
Yep.
There you go. The shadow knows.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's possessed, it's part of Gavin.
Oh, wow.
When he's asleep, it goes up and defends.
That's crazy.
Yep. But of course, like, this morning, as anyone can plainly see, this place is a pigsty. And basically, unfortunately, now it's the other guy taking over. You know what I mean? And just tosses him out. Oh boy, of course, she's trying to think about what's her artwork and everything. Again, she's trying to just figure out her life, her history, and oh, look at that!
I like that. An old pulp like cover.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's that for a second?
Please? The cover?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, look, Robertson writes, Alred draws.
That.
Monster Love Rules. Beep boo. That's awesome. Like, I feel like it's washed out, but it
Can we
still
let
looks
go?
really cool. It almost looks brushed on.
Yeah.
Like,
It kind of gives it a
Yeah.
retro feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, look,
It's like a 70s vibe.
Yeah.
Eek. Again, I love these throwbacks. Uh-oh, it's one of the dead presidents. It's nicknamed Nixon.
I love how he transpires time so well.
Not
Like that last
actually
page.
Nixon.
Nickname Nixon.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Nixon.
Yep.
Nixon always gets picked on. Like,
Take some of the clothes. And good. See you. Again, all the different monsters are all here.
yeah, it's a good formula.
Yeah, I love it.
I kind of feel like it's too much for iZombie to have all these other monsters. You know?
Yep. But again, this is the big difference between this and the CW show.
I suppose they could
for
have
sure.
probably, if they had the imagination, they could have probably introduced these other monsters as it went on instead of just focusing on the zombies and zombies alone.
Exactly. Of course, yeah, Gavin is back to himself and he's trying to apologize to Scott and everything. And then Amon takes him up, but he barely remembers anything. Poor Francisco. Uh-oh. And it's Claire again. Oh boy. So yeah, they're starting to work together. Of course, Gwen is meeting up with Madison. In my defense, I do have a metal arm, and I don't even know the concept of free time. What are you going to do to me? Do to you? We're not going to do anything, zombie girl. The question is, what are you going to do? Now, come on, time to get moving. So again, we have all this stuff. It does feel like, again, it's a slow-moving story, very slow. Oh look, this is that we're getting now the history of the death of Lincoln.
Right.
Look at that! He even fought werewolves in World War II.
Is that Teddy? Is that Teddy on top? Teddy was with it.
Oh my god, dude.
Zombie
Why is it so
Lincoln!
short and stumpy?
They call it Zombie Lincoln. Oh, this is J-Bone on artwork. He's the guy who's worked with Darwin Cook a lot.
yeah,
their
it's just gotta be
proportions were
cookies.
off
Okay.
on that one.
Yep.
Art style.
Stephen Dox, you remember he was one of the guest artists on Ecstatics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. These proportions are way off compared to the other artists there.
Exactly.
Like their heads and their butts are gigantic compared to their bodies.
Yeah, it's like an in-between of Allred and Cook.
Hmm.
It's what I would say, would be saying. But yep, of course, yeah, we're seeing more Scaletta. We see that Claire and we have. Oh, I love it. Gwen is possessing Claire, but you can still see her in the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, and Claire's allowing her to share her body for a little bit.
That's funny.
How do you share her body for a little bit?
She possesses it.
I gotcha. Possess it.
Yep.
A ghost thing.
Yep, but well, do you think my beloved would have kept me with him all these years just to kill me now? Kill? Uh-oh. Yep, this is someone else entirely. Yeah, her name, and we got Ubasti. So we got another person. This one's a wereleopard.
Oh.
Oh, wereleopard.
my
Awesome.
Where-
I love it. I love it.
Yep. Oh boy. So again, everyone's ready to have a bit of a fight. And someone is going after Gwen.
Oh.
Yep, we're starting, and by this point, I think they're going to soon know. There's going to be a point where they know that it's going to reach, that they're wrapping up, that the series is going to be canceled, and they start to move to an end game.
Gotcha. You have to like nuke everything. Yeah.
And Horatio admits he does love her. So I'm not a monster hunter anymore. I quit.
That's cool.
Yep. So basically saying, we were dealing. So we find out what happened to his previous love. She was bitten by a zombie, and thus he had to take her head.
Remove the head, or destroy the brain.
But we find out, yeah, the end of the world is coming.
Of course it is.
And of course.
Of course, it's always coming.
Oh no! I would say, of course, we have Scott. Scott's grandfather is hooking up with Nixie. Of course, they're both old.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
But I love it. So why did you call him Babe? What are you, some kind of fairy? Ouch. A homophobic talking chip is where I draw the line.
It's old
Why?
people. That's the
Right, yep.
character.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned values and so on.
Yep.
Yeah. but
Would be
still,
weird if he
yeah,
wasn't
okay.
homophobic.
Again, it's
crazy
old
that people-
fashioned.
It's crazy to think what was acceptable though, even then.
Yeah.
Bestiality.
Exactly.
Well, like what? Homophobic talking chimp?
Yep.
Kind of wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So of course, everything now is starting to build up to, like, we're starting to reach the build up soon. Oh, and there's the phantasm again. Oh, I remember. Gwen, are you okay? I remember.
Oh, it's awesome. I like that. I forgot about this was coming.
What it was Amon did to convince me that I needed to kill myself. He showed me his memories of the last time Jatalu came to Earth. So, oh, look at the stars!
Foreshadowing.
So now
I really like that too.
Yep. So now I know what the end of the world will look like,
from this angle.
because I've seen it before. Yep, like I said, we're building towards.
Oh man.
Huh.
Oh,
We'll never know. We'll never know. Just kidding.
why do they keep doing that? Why have they been doing that?
No, but
Oh no.
Everyone's slaying right now.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, again, it's just all building. Now we're starting to do a rush, a full speed ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
All that lazy writing.
Yeah. Well, they knew it was going to be canceled, so they had to rush through it.
I know.
I mean,
There you
it's better than nothing.
Right.
Yep, but yeah, they're ready to sacrifice Scott
It's like
because
leaving you hanging.
yep, they need to take out
Because to appease the old ones, you need human sacrifice.
yep, and they need a werebeast to do it.
Uh,
But I love it. He's like, why couldn't you do someone else? Like Ubatsi, or had I time to find some anonymous trope, I would choose him instead, certainly. But do you truly think that the bonds of friendship you and I share are so strong that I would prefer you to take my wife's, that was his wife, by the way, life over yours? Uh-oh. And Phantasm, I came up from the mountains hunting vampires. Never dreamt I'd find another kind of monster. Of course, it's Gavin protecting it. Well, no, it's the old Phantasm protecting him. Yep. Again, everyone's like, oh, he tried to kill me. Everything is starting to collapse and come in on everything. Oh boy, we have more of the dead presidents fighting, coming in. Again, this is all building up. Okay, Iman, you win. I picked a side. Tell me what do I have to do to save the world? Jatalu approaches. Uh-oh. Oh, we got another guest artist. And the weakest artist, Art.
well, better.
Again, I did it again. I don't know.
Technical difficulties. At least we're close to done now.
We are. It's
doesn't
Jim
like
How
Rugg.
close? How many more issues?
We got 4 more issues. It's at 28.
So who's the artist on this one? I think I've seen the art before.
Jim Rugg. He's done
Yeah.
Hulk Grand Design. The Hulk one.
Right. Did he do the Hammer one that by Jeff Lemire? Oh, come to me.
Black Hammer? No,
Black Hammer. Yeah, I think he did
let
one
me
I
check.
think he did one of the Black Hammer offshoots because there was a bunch.
Doesn't look like it.
It just looks so familiar.
Oh, he worked with Ed Piskor on Kayfabe.
Okay.
That's why. But
Got it.
but yeah, so of course again, I'm just breezing through this all since we're nearing the end and everything. But yeah, we have everything is starting to come to a head.
Right.
So yeah, again, all this is now about.
A mistake.
Oh, look at this! Look at that!
That's cool.
That is amazing.
All right.
That's
I love
awesome.
the
Yeah.
coloring.
I like the ghost drawing in this too.
All right.
Very
Yeah.
much
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, Jatalu is more immense than you can imagine. Scale becomes meaningless in the higher dimension, but Jatalu does not travel through the void between the worlds alone. Smaller creatures, parasites, predators, carrions, eaters travel in Jatalu's orbit like pilot fish, following in a shark's wake. They feed on Jatalu's leaving and on souls beneath Jatalu's notice. Again, this is where we're finally finding everything out about Jatalu as they're speeding towards it. Oh, and find out that Dixie's had quite an incredible life.
Dude. She's like a Dinah Ross. Of course she has.
Yeah. Again, everything is just piling up now as Jatalu is ready to come here to drain the earth of everything. Up and he's ready to come through. I love this because that's Trisha's. Remember, Trisha's fiance was Francisco.
Right.
So you have this tramp snob. Ah! Yep, I made my decision, but the end was just getting started. Yes, damn it. To save the world, I'll help you kill everyone in town. No, she won't. Yep. Oh, boy, we're having other people transform into monsters. The end, part 2, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Again, everything, like I said, it's just building up to it. Everything's just going to hell in a handbasket. Plot points are going to start being wrapped up and all that. Yep. Oh boy, look, he's coming through.
Oh boy!
Again, it's like Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, brother and
Right, I was
sister
saying,
finally
Cthulhu
reunite.
Okay. Get that done.
Yep.
Yay, reunion time.
Yep. We obviously they needed to speed through to this.
Yeah.
But again, just I don't blame you. I lost him once myself, and it sucked. He was my whole world, and he was my whole world, and I lost him. I don't know if I could stand to lose my whole world again. Again, everyone's ready to deal with these creatures, and her parents.
No way.
Yep. Again, wrapping up everything.
Yeah.
Tying all the loose ends.
Hi. Bye.
But exactly. I gotta go fight this battle. Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll catch up later.
Oh, look, they all got the vampires with guns.
And then they die so they don't catch up. And then they
There
come.
There you go.
Yep.
That was a good one panel reunion.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yep.
Never
course,
happen again.
Yep. And she punches out Amon.
Got the Batman shout out there. Kapow.
Yep. Yep. Everything's building, and we got the final issue now.
Okay.
Yep, and she's ready to sacrifice herself, but not in the way you think.
Hmm.
And this is one other reason why I didn't want to read through it all, because I got to speed through some of this because we're gonna get some nudity in this.
Oh, okay.
Zombie
The
news.
Kraken?
No. Nope.
Little crack.
Yep.
In.
Amon and Galata, their souls have been consumed, so they're gone.
There you go.
More zombies.
Yep. But it turns out, then there's Horatio is joining in, gives him a nice moment. He had a plan to stop Zhitalu, but I have a different plan. Everyone, I want you to tell all of you what you've meant to me, how much I love you, but it's too late now. Basically, she's ready to. It may be from another universe, it may be giant, but it's no different from the souls we carry around inside us. And if I can absorb one soul, I can absorb another. Because it turns out that's what she could do. She can absorb souls through the brain.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
That's
So
a good power.
she starts to absorb it, but I don't get possessed by the souls I take in. I digest them.
That's kind of really.
Oh.
Combine all of the most. She's right, and she eats him.
No way. What?
Yep.
And it goes when
But
the
now,
goes.
with him gone, she has to fill the void, so she ascends.
Crazy. She eats the monster without any fries or anything and just goes, all right.
Yes, now she's a new great one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, basically. But basically, she's absorbing his soul, his soul. So basically, she's becoming like him already.
That's crazy.
And then, of course, she eats it. And of course, it has a brain.
I hope it tastes better than the first brain that the brain you talked about in the beginning part of this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course, Ellie and Trisha share Francisco.
So the reunion didn't happen. It really was a quick, hey, gotta go fight now. Bye.
Yep.
I'm going into the void now. Bye.
Yep. Gavin and Scott get married.
Aw.
Horatio went to work for a nonprofit because he just gave up. And I never really left my hometown when I was alive or after I died. Now I'll be traveling to places I never could have imagined. Some people look at death as the end of the world, but for me, it was just the beginning. My name is Gwen Dylan, but I'm no longer the girl I used to be. So,
Yeah.
Huh. That's
pretty
interesting.
insane.
That is.
Yeah.
It's kind of a
Yeah.
way,
But
kind of way of wrapping up a story really fast.
yeah, but they did set it up though. They did
Mm.
set up Shitalu early on enough. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
they did. So it's a good. If there was anything to scramble together an ending from, I don't think I could have gotten any better than that, given the circumstances.
exactly. And when you see why I picked it for my 666 one.
Hmm.
Yep.
Definitely.
So Steph and Doc, so I'll get to you guys last because you came in later. But
Has all
Pika,
the
we'll start
the
with you.
monsters
Your
and a
thoughts.
monster hunter.
Well, there was clearly an what's the best way to put it, that undercooked idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like there were ideas and ways to, and the execution is something that was kind of rather unbalanced. It was. It would be pretty much be clear to say that this was like a first order, some of the earlier drafts. So when clearly enough to be recognized, and when the CW made the show, they
They
clearly
overly simplified it then.
Yeah, they overly simplified it in that sense. But
let's be honest, it is so loose, it's not even funny. They just took one premise up from it, and they don't even keep the character names.
yeah, and when it comes to its own stuff, it was still moving forward at a pace, and
but they couldn't go too far into the supernatural. Okay, Ingrid, your thoughts?
I really liked the vibes this story had, even if it wasn't able to follow through with them on the structural ones. Like, I like a lot of the world building they were going for, and I do like myself a little bit of Eldritch Horror, and it kind of reminds me of one of the endings of Bloodborne in its own kind of way. If you know, you know.
I know, but that's actually one only Soulsborne game that I have actually finished.
Okay, Crystal, your thoughts?
I like the ideas in it, but I just thought it was very surface level. They didn't really explore as much as I would have liked. But I do like.
Some of it could have been on me speeding through.
Yeah, it could have been, but at the
up your audio, your audio went out for a second.
Just trying to figure out the person. Oh, is it? I just like the concept. I just kind of feel like unfortunately they had to speed through the end. But that they ended it was like, yeah, we're just gonna nuke it all. This is it, and it was kind of cool. It's kind of a poetic ending. I just kind of wish that some of it wasn't so.
Yep, agreed.
Surfacey, and it got into more in depth with the characters. But they had some enjoyed the energy of the whole story. It was just really, really nice.
Steph and Doc, from when you jumped into it, obviously you missed quite a bit, but from everything you two had saw, what did you think?
I liked it. I honestly, I know I've seen the show, and I really liked the show a lot. The artwork was really cool in some parts, some of it not so much, but I think it was just like Monsters Are Us more than anything. Just like, you're a monster. Now there's 100 vampires.
Yep.
Yes. What is a man and what is a monster exploration? What actually makes something monstrous? It's a trope I'm a sucker for, or a theme exploration I'm a sucker for every single time, and I'm not ashamed of it.
I feel like this time it was a lot more, though. Like, it seemed way more overwhelming and way more like different monster leaning than I was expecting. It's still pretty good, but
I would have liked it if it was like, I like the monster tropes too, and I like seeing all different types of monsters. I like when they brought in like Egyptian things, and like I think that would have been cooler if they kept bringing those types of things in, or have a big world full of monsters and people are becoming humans or something. I like that type.
That would be awesome.
The opposite.
Yeah.
Again, it feels like, I think because it was Vertigo, he was given so much liberties, it kind of hurt.
Yeah, probably. No oversight, really.
Right.
No, yeah. And not until you had to wrap it up.
Right, and then he had to like just race through everything instead of just let things like fester and really grow into the story.
Well, at least he was at least he was able to wrap it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of stories don't get an ending at all, so I guess it's worth something that they did manage to pull an ending out of that.
Agreed.
Yeah, like
again, I think it helped that they set
exactly
up
instead of being like left hanging and going
it's a
like,
case
what
where
the heck?
if you always have an end game in mind, all you need to do is just come up with an explanation to rush to it.
That's very true.
And that's probably a good way to like handle something like this, where if you don't know how long it's going to run, have an idea of some kind of end game to sort of be insurance in case you do have to rush to the ending. I feel like that's something positive to take from this, is just have enough of an idea of an ending so that if you do have to get to that point earlier than expected, you could do it. I'd imagine this tip is also very good if, like, you're doing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign and suddenly one of the players gets a life-changing thing, which means they won't be able to meet anymore, then you could just have the big bad evil guy thing, confrontation, at the end, and then still have an ending, and then just not have the situation where the campaign's in limbo forever due to a schedule change, which is the real BBEG of Dungeons and Dragons, scheduling.
Oh my gosh, yes, don't get me started.
Exactly. But yeah, and then, like, for example, like, when in doubt, the planets align and it caused something to allow the bad guy to come out free early. Something like that. Something that's like a unique circumstance that had to be, oh, you know what? We didn't realize we could do this. Now we can. Boom.
You always need that.
Yeah, like, it's not even that hard as long as you have, like, the foundation and the built up in the background for it. And that's
exactly.
Yeah, that is a genuinely good writing advice for something serialized like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you have, you know, a character that you introduced early on, and they're just kind of in the background here and there, and just kind of like hinting at that person being like the main bad guy. And then by the end of the story, it's finally revealed that they were the main bad guy. You know?
Like, say that random creepy guy hanging around the graveyard is actually the Lich that's planning to take over the kingdom in disguise or something.
Right.
Exactly.
Heck, it could be a case where that wasn't the plan, but that because they had to rush, they're like, screw it, that's who it was.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the kind of thing where as long as you put enough of, like, an explanation as to why it is, you can absolutely retroactively pull something like that.
Exactly.
Right. At least you have, like, insurance built into the background.
Exactly.
That's why I said that it worked. That's why I will say it worked here. Overall, I will say this is a fun series, but I can also see why. I'll say it's a bit of a miracle. It lasted 28 issues alone, but I can also see why it went off the rails. Why? You could definitely tell the point. The zombies, when the zombies start coming out, is when it went off the rails.
Right, coming from the underground. Yeah,
and they weren't even. And the zombies were kind of didn't even much seem like a threat when they were so easy to take out. Didn't even feel like a threat.
Yeah,
but they didn't even actually attack anyone who would have been vulnerable to them and would be turned into zombies.
To be fair, that's more of I think that's more of a problem on me speeding through it. Yeah, but okay. Here's the big question, though: did this at least interest any of you to want to get to check out the series?
Yeah.
Hika, you first. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like,
We'll see.
I think this is a good introduction to try to get into the series, or vice versa.
We'll see.
Yep.
I threw it on my library list, so.
But
I'm
yeah,
old
like I
school.
said,
I go to the library.
At least it's a self-contained book, and at least it's not like Immortal Hulk, where that's 50 issues.
Exactly.
Oh God!
Or an old school X-Men with like Chris Claremont. We had to refer to X-Force all the time and go back and forth. And
yep. Again, at least it's self-contained, and it's 28 issues at least.
that's good. I mean, it's really
Again, so again, that's the whole point of the show. It's encouraging people to want to check it out.
Yeah,
and that's why I gotta start doing more of the summary books and not just reading the whole thing. But yeah, so Thank you everyone here for my 666th lesson. It's so soon after my 650th, but I wasn't gonna miss out on this.
Oh nope.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yep, and again, I've been wanting to do this book for ages. I've been wanting to, so it's like, I find a Silver Surfer. This had to be the next one.
Absolutely. Good pick.
Yep, and at least it went better than my the Planetary. Again, that's always going to be one of my biggest missteps with my Planetary video.
Before my time.
Yep, before your time. Yep.
Have you unlisted it, by the way, because I haven't been able to find it?
It's on there. Just check out any of my playlists.
Okay.
It was a stream. It was it was a stream.
Cool.
Yep, but yeah, thank you all for joining me. Thank you, everyone else.
Thank you.
And we'll see all of you on the next one.
Bye.
See ya.
There.